Welcome to this edition of Motor Trend. I'm Jim Scouten, and this is the new Durango. It drops into that middle ground that Dodge likes so well. It's way bigger than an Explorer, but smaller than a Tahoe. And it's only available as a beefy 4x4 this year. In a world of mommy-mobile sport utilities, the Durango gets the Macho Award. This one's going hunting and fishing anywhere you want to point it. No question, anyone can tell the Durango is a Dodge. We've had 4 years of the highly successful Ram on the streets and a year to get to know the new Dakota. The Durango is the Dakota from the A-pillars forward with all the Ram Power Wagon styling cues. But the Dakota's body-on-frame construction now continues all the way to the rear, with sculpted flanks and a liftgate and rear lights that do show some family resemblance to the minivan line. But the distance to the rear is 5 inches longer than the Explorer and within 6 inches of the length of the full-size Chevy Tahoe. And under the hood, there's more beef than the Tahoe. Our SLT tester came with the optional 5.9-liter Magnum V8, making 250 horses and 335 foot-pounds of torque. That's more grunt than any sport utility except the Grand Cherokee equipped with the same engine. The power produces a strong run off the line, hauling 2.5 tons of Durango to 60 in just 8.2 seconds. And it's also a best-of-class tow wagon, rated at 7,000 pounds. Inside, it's all Dakota for the dual airbag dash and familiar Chrysler controls. The transfer case comes over from the Jeep with 2-wheel, on-road 4-wheel, and lock center differential 4-wheel in high and low range for the really serious going. The driver and passenger get buckets in the console from the Dakota. The next row is 40-20-40 split seating with rear air and heater vents in the console, and an overhead fan unit that moves warm or cool air from the front cabin on back toward the rear passengers, which can include 2 more in the optional 3rd row bench under the 4-inch kick-up in the Durango's roof. This is not really great seating for adults back here, so think of it as the kid zone for those times you're on soccer duty. But the real appeal is that if you need it, it's always with you, not sitting at home in the garage. Only the giant Suburban could do that trick till now. And even with the seat up, there's still cargo room, including a compartment that looks ready to carry your rifle out of sight. Drop the seats and the Durango opens up for 88 cubic feet of hunting camp cargo, 6 cubes more than the Explorer. And the Durango is going to get you there, whatever the weather may be. With giant 31 by 1050 Goodyear Wranglers on the corners, this truck couldn't care less if the creeks are rising or the snow is falling. The Wranglers are a good compromise between dry road quiet and off-road grip, although we'd recommend a more aggressive tread if you expect to spend a lot of time where the trails get real sloppy. Wranglers are not the best at cleaning themselves in gumbo. But there's no question the Durango is up to the challenge of the deep woods, with the power of the Magnum V8 to haul you, your gear, and your buddies just about anywhere you want to be to find whitetail or bass or trout. And weekdays, the Durango with the big V8 will dominate rush hour traffic with more snap than any other sport ute except the Grand Cherokee when it's stuck with the same V8. And Dodge makes it clear with their price they have come to play hardball. Base for the SLT 4x4 is $25,800. With all the options, including the big V8, our tester came in at $31,700. There's no question, Dodge is ready to compete with everybody, drawing a bead on Tahoe buyers as well as that big group of Explorer owners out there. And we think they're going to be very successful. The Durango's got the looks and the performance to remind us all what sport utilities once were. Go anywhere, do anything trucks for outdoorsmen. Long before they started replacing minivans in the school driveway. Guys, this one's for us.